Romek will be right back. In the meantime, I'll... Romek will be right back. In the meantime, I'll be practicing my zero-gravity acrobatics in space. Why do Capix lab assistants always wear hazmat suits? To protect themselves from his toxic sense of humor.
Well, well, well. Welcome back. We are delving back into Red Faction Editor, Red Editor. Alright, I'm trying to get my music levels right. They're way louder in export than I realized. And listening back, I was like, whoa! I did not mean for the music to be that loud, so... just getting that all leveled out here. Okay. That should be good. Delving into Capture the Flag. I'm just gonna sort of jump right into this. I had this like brief concept in my head of like a small castle that could be manned by like 2 to 3 guys, and you could have the tropes of like a typical castle. You could have a little drawbridge that's just always down, but you could go below it. Maybe there's like a hole in the side of the castle here blown open, or you can geo this spot to get in, and then there's like another spot with like a ladder over the top. So there's like 3 main spots to get in, and then 1 tunnel system somehow. Perhaps like through here. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do the tunnel system yet, and I'm not sure about this hill. I had the idea of like just being able to be protected somehow by spawn when you spawn in. So there'd be spots like this, and there'd be spots inside the castle. I'm gonna try some stuff here. I think there's a lot of crucial elements to a good Capture the Flag map for Red Faction that has that I've only recently learned. There's just a lot to learn because it's very specific, and there's almost like a zone in which your maps has to exist within in order for it to strike a balance of fun and competitive gameplay within the amount of players you're trying to to facilitate. So it's a lot, and I think it's probably one of the harder challenges of a red faction mapper's like hobby, just because of how hard it is to strike that balance, and how many amazing artists, how many amazing mappers there are, but you know, how interesting that it is to see even like the greats like struggle with it, including myself. I'm not saying I'm a great, I just mean like I think everybody struggles with it, but it's just one of those things that takes a time and time again of like, nope, this doesn't work, nope, this doesn't work, nope, this doesn't work. But also like having playing it competitively is like, I think the most crucial part in learning how to actually build a capture the flag map. And that, I took that journey. I was just like, well, if I want to actually know how to build these maps, I need to like actually be good enough to play with these guys. And I've been spending the past year or so doing that. I'm still the worst player in the group, but I've been playing long enough that like I see what matters, you know, like what doesn't, and what things I think matter, you know. This is just through my experience, and I'm sure each competitive player will tell you differently. And you get I mean, obviously everybody has their own opinions, but there is something to be learned within playing it competitively, and just like, you know, grinding it with those guys and understanding like how they're doing what they're doing and what makes them you know, what is that challenge they're going for. There's a lot of interesting elements to it all, and I had a lot of fun, and like such a challenge. It's so interesting. I think Goober is probably the best example of competitive map making, or capture the flag map. I mean, really, like nobody comes close to Goober, but he's tried so many types too, which is interesting. And the more I get into capture the flag, which has been a while now, I just keep finding more and more examples of like roads that like I'm trying that like Goober has already attempted, and I'm like, interesting, wow, Goober's already been here, you know, he's already, and so that's interesting for me, you know. I'm learning a lot, so it's awesome, it's very fun. It's nice, pulled back just a little. Oops. Yeah, if you wanted to see what's scheduled, there's a lot of red faction maps coming. Lots of maps coming. About a month and a half of maps already in the vault. And create the inside of this little mini castle here. In my head, I really like fortresses, but like beyond warlords. What I mean is like I remember I was playing like Blunder's Neighborhood or something, and just like going through like house to house was like really fun. And there's like an interesting struggle there's an interesting like challenge right away. It was like, oh, I gotta like, you know, defend this place, and like I'm gonna check the entrances, I'm gonna check this like entrance to the roof, and the way it was laid out just like worked in the way my brain was thinking it should work. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. Like, and but I realized like people like the idea of like, you know, fortresses and like trying to fortify and protect something or and like defend something beyond just the flag or whatever. Like having a nice little fort that's thought out, that gives you benefits, that allows you fun, interesting things to do, but are also, you know, balanced enough that it's not crazy overpowered and impossible for the other team to get through. Like, you know, there's just enough extra space for just enough extra pathways or something. Like I figured there would be another entrance from the outside. I don't know, maybe we could do it from one of these sides, like where this one would go all the way around to the back or something, you know. Or there's like it goes down into a dungeon. Dungeons could be interesting. That could play for the third level, or like, you know, the level below. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be too many, I don't know. We'll see. Music might be too loud too. I don't know. Unsure about that. Here we go. So it also have like a nice sniper section here. Nice sniper zone. So let's say I just take this for giggles, just to be super silly here. Just a giggly boy over here just taking this window, turning it into really widely ugly looking thing. You know what? We'll keep the diameter. We'll just drag it from the center because it's a nice flat top, allowing for this. So we could think about things like this. Doesn't obviously have to be this shape, but something like this perhaps, I don't know. Now, how tall is this? Ooh, it's in the wrong folder. Raiders. Won't be the name for it. Okay. The window's really tall, actually. Maybe we could lose a little bit. Nothing crazy. It's fine. I might have it a little wider because it will be a castle. Interesting. I'm not sure what to do on this other side. Tower? No. I'm unsure what to do with this other area here. I'm going to check my folder for inspiration. I'll open up once I find it. What about a little wall? What if we move this side in? And then we pull this side out and sort of add... Does it have to be from up here? Okay. I have an idea here. The ground should actually be flipped the other way. So out of range of the other maps that I've gotten here. I want to see if I can do something. Get away with it. Ooh, interesting, Bambino. It's already as part of that. Like, wow, I didn't even think of that. Oh, yeah, okay. It still should do one more layer lower. Not. Maybe just 1 foot up. I don't know why up doesn't feel right. Down, having the center down feels a little better. Ooh, it might be too much though. 2 feet. Is that 2 feet still? Yeah, it is. Oh, there's 1 foot. 1.5. And then from here it could be... I'm already getting more inspirational ideas here, so that's good. Okay, like spread these out a little. Maybe this whole thing. 2. What's that? Interesting. Window's way too big. There should be a couple different windows, right? Like... Actually, they should probably be closer. Maybe something like this. Might be too many. Doesn't like that either, I bet. Too many? What you did, let me. Okay. Boom. Like, we even may have like a little platform here where like you can step out and shoot down while they're trying to break in and try to stop them. I don't hate it. I kind of like this elevated castle here compared to the other layout we had going. Oh, I have this section over here. I'm not sure what to do with it. I mean, okay, we have like excuse me, I have a couple ideas, but I wouldn't say any of them strike me as like, that's it. You know, like we could do a little extension here. I'll look from above. We do a little extension out here. And then maybe a circle tower over here. Or over here. Up here. And that way you can walk out from the top out here and look down. And then, but that would allow for this like long pathway over here that people can use to get in somehow over there too. So that way it's like, it works for an interesting advantage where you can kind of go out and see a little closer to the castle, get better shots maybe. Maybe there's the only way, you know, maybe there's a second story or you know, one from this level out, but the only way out is like, you know, there's one way in and out. So yeah, you can go down there and shoot stuff, but you also got to turn around and come back to get out. But then on the top roof, it's like you can also take this as a route to escape with the flag and then jump off it. You know, if you really wanted to get crazy. But there'd be rivaling towers pretty close, so I might have to pull the tower back, maybe even over here, I don't know. But it wouldn't be a tower that, like, maybe if there was a sniper shot zone, it'd be a sliver that you could shoot through, but you can't do anything else with. I don't know. Probably not the sniper tower. Yeah, let's try to do something like that. I think that's... I might just try this tower idea. Just to try it. What else have we got to lose? Other than... nothing. Answer. Cylinder. Where are you, cylinder? Where are you? Okay. Big kink. Got our cylinder. I gotta change this grid color. Yeah, there we go. Let's make this like... just kind of see what we're working with. Maybe too big. Too small. Just right. One at the tower, maybe went out to like here. Blocked off that way so you can really kind of... maybe I can move it out a little. But ultimately it would be blocked off here. So you could kind of go under here. Maybe this is an entrance, I don't know. Or you just can use this to get over here. And then this would have a... like a hallway. So this section would be all castle. Maybe there's a way to get all the way to the top from here. I don't know. Need to be actually a little further out, eh? Okay, let's try this. Is this the... This is solid, that's good. Oh. Not like that. Very crude, very crude idea here, but not sure why I'm having it start way back here. Perhaps it should be, I don't know. Hmm. I think something good to remember too with capture the flag maps is that smaller is typically better. It's hard to simplify and keep it small, but it's truly better. Less complexity, unless it like favors the map gameplay. You know, too many pathways can be too much, but if they interconnect in a way that allows the opposing team to like interfere and stop the flag carrier, then it can be a benefit to the game, you know? So it all just depends on how it plays. But also, players don't want to do a lot of running. They don't want to do a lot of like hiking or you know, so like this might be too much already, you know. It might, I mean, which has been popping in my head a lot too, so I'm just trying to listen to those thoughts because it's better to catch it earlier. So what if we did keep it flat? I don't know, we'll have to play around. You know, it kind of makes sense to have it go up. At first I didn't like the idea, but it might make more sense because... well, because... you would have a trench. This is sort of going down towards the trench. This is sort of like the mainland, and... it's like, oh, I don't know. I'll try it. I'm gonna try it. Less of a hike up the center too. This should be wider too. You know, maybe it goes all the way to this. We get rid of this odd little empty gap in here. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, So let's see. Still there, but nobody can get there. I can always deal with that, but I just want to feel it out. Interesting. Also, maybe we put a little window here too, so it's like, if you're like, shoot, they're coming up, and you're like, you have to retreat, you got a little window here to like... come back here, try to reload. But how are we getting... where's the flag at? The flag should maybe be up here. There's 4 more feet, or meters. Might be way too much. I'm just trying to think, like, ramps. How's that all gonna go down? Maybe it like leads up a central. That opens up to like a door to the next room. That has like a pathway up here. I don't know. Maybe not. too tall, you know? Actually, it's a little closer than I thought. Oh, I have my field of view all screwed up. Obviously, I'm playing in single player, so the movement's slower, all damage, all that stuff, but just getting a feel of the size and kind of cool. Feels feng shui-ish. Based off the feng shui, it feels like it should be right here. The bridge just go straight up. And then, but that's the thing though, that's gonna screw up the roof where the flag could be. That's where it feels like it should be. But straight up, that's probably not the best idea. It should maybe be at a side. We have to go around and then it goes up that way. Interesting. I like that. Kinda. Sorta, kinda, maybe. Maybe sorta. Maybe not. Maybe kinda. Decided. I don't. Wait, what just happened there? Okay, we'll lock that bad boy. Lock this one. We just need these ones, I think. Interesting. Well, let's just see what it takes for ramp in this room. Get upstairs. What would that take? Oh, hey, what's up, Vel? I just saw your message. Sorry, buddy. I might have missed you. Yes, me too, dude. Let's see. Oh, crap. I don't want that screen here. Okay, cool. It's on the other screen. Let me see if I can. Hang on one sec, dude. RB, 1 second.
Please welcome the leader of the Red Faction, Eos.
Thank you. Good to be here, though I gotta say, finding a good venue for a comedy show on Mars can be a real blast. Literally. It's ironic that a game called Red Faction has a level editor that makes me feel like I'm stuck in a glitchy blue screen faction. You know, being a video game character has its perks, but sometimes it feels like I'm stuck in an endless loop of red editor levels. It's like Groundhog Day, but with glitchy walls and unpredictable crashes. If only I could respawn outside the editor. I've been dreaming of a grand escape from red editor like a video game Houdini. I tried leaping through map holes, but all I got was a glitchy fall into respawn. Maybe I should stick to leading rebellions instead of attempting to become a digital escape artist. If I had a nickel for every time Red Editor crashed on me, I'd have enough to buy a real world vacation. Romek, can you whip up a level with a beach, some palm trees, and maybe a virtual cocktail for me? You know what's a real challenge in Red Editor? Trying to emote with a face that's as low poly as a pixelated potato. People always ask me why my face doesn't move when I speak. Well, blame it on my game engine. It's stuck in a stoic badass mode 24/7. But hey, it just adds to my mysterious allure, right? Who needs animated facial expressions when you can save the world with a rocket launcher? Thank you, Mars. You've been an amazing audience. Stay rebellious and remember, comedy is the ultimate weapon of defiance.
This has been the Comedy Minute brought to you by Kuiper City Comedy Club, making humans laugh since 2123. Seconds remaining.
Okay, I'll have to do it off stream. I'm like trying to figure out how to add, and it's like I don't know. I'm struggling, but yeah, I'll for sure add you, buddy. Nice, man. Congrats. Good luck, buddy. Good night. Get some good sleep. See you, dude. Hey, what's up, Acer? Good to see you, man. Good morning. Working on a CTF map. Oops, I gotta change this title here.
Romek will be right back. In the meantime, I'll be practicing my zero-gravity acrobatics in space.
Okay. I didn't realize my mic has been muted for so long. I didn't realize my mic has been so long. And then like, oh, see you later, buddy. Have a good one. I didn't realize my mic has been. Oops. My replay video was going there. Okay. That should I better monitor it. Test. Okay, good, it's on. Just making sure it's on. Okay. Back to editing. Designing. Whatever. Whatever this is. Ooh, yeah, much better. I like it. What do we do with that? Ooh. It's dangerous, huh? I'm torn on which way to have this. I like it both ways. I like this challenge, like having to come in, conquer this room, and then come around and then go up. And you have like you're vulnerable behind you. I sort of get all the way up. But then as far as where the flag is, I don't know. It doesn't make it fluent. Like the one place the flag should probably be is right here. So that means, you know, we get rid of this. Yeah, what do we have over here? Okay, we have all that. So I have a copy of the old layout on the other side, so just say. You know what I just thought? Like, what if... Let me find a brush I can use. I'm just taking off local, because it just goes crazy on local. What if we have a wall here, and you can't get across at all? From up here, like, you have... Just from the front center, at least. I don't know. This might be very unwise. This might be slander in the capture the flag community. One dude just like, hey. Oop, definitely turn it to solid. And then if the flag was here, and I don't know, you need a way to escape, you know. It looks like a drawbridge. What if you have to traverse over to here to get the flag? In this spot isn't so much a giant wall, but a smaller wall that you can jump off. Also allows me to do this. Oh, whoa. This might be my chance. Make something interesting of this weird little thing here. Just thinking like one bigger window here, this whole spot. They have the safe little tower on one side, and then sort of the more dangerous just firepower window. Boom. Yeah, maybe just move it away from the wall a little. Oh, you know, maybe we just move this whole thing. Not that far. That could be interesting. Ooh. happened here? You got all twisted, buddy. Let's see if I can. Maybe we don't have a window here. We have something else maybe here. Look, those windows are uneven. We'll have to fix that. This is a strange little corner. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna extrude it out to. Ooh, it does not like that. Engine says no, 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 no. I don't wanna. Oh no. I likes that. Okay. Lead into anything? Okay. Again, this is block out for me as well, even though I am using the geometry, like I'm sort of feeling it out, building it out, and then I'm seeing what I like. I don't want to spend too much time, because I can do that. I can sit there and like make sure every little thing lines up perfect. Really try to optimize it right off the bat, and then I'll get to a spot and I'm like, well, actually, I didn't even need to build that because it doesn't work with the main blah blah blah, and I'm like, well, crap. So I find it's easier just to build through iteration, just start chopping through the weeds and get holes, whatever. I mean, if they're easy to fix, I fix them or whatever, just so I can keep going easily. But my goal here is to just build a playable map, you know, regardless of anything else of optimization or anything like that. And then once I get a working model that I like, I'll come back and I'll rebuild it, you know, and I can optimize it, and then other things start to, like, iteration is like key, you know, just like going through it. It's probably the same as like writing a book. Like, you refine your story over and over and over and over and over. So you're like playing around with things and trying to find what works, what doesn't, and setting it down, coming back to it. And then even when you get it to a spot where you feel pretty good about it, and then you start rebuilding it, then while you're rebuilding, you'll have new ideas as well. And then you're like, you know, your optimization is that much better. So, I don't know. That's my process, but hey, every mapper is different. I think I have the, no, that's right. This one though should be. Yeah. I want to build like a little dock, like a little wooden dock hanging off this. And then underneath that would be the entrance to the underground. Maybe a little dungeon or a cavern. Something. Okay. Move that. This guy here. Get out of here. It'd sort of be like a platform that you can stand off and shoot. Be a badass, defend, but also it's an easy access point to jump off and head towards the base without the enemy being able to access it as well. Like when you're coming out this way, you won't be able to jump up there, but perhaps below that I can carve in the pathway and have it go down to another alleyway. So the other team is headed this way, so there can be clashes, or maybe it's right here or to the left. We're gonna feel that all out, but right now this is what we got going. So yeah, we'll try. Got this brush I can use. We're gonna lock everything except for this brush, so I can position it. Lock it to grid. Okay. And then we'll size it correctly. I'd say it's a little too something like that. And perhaps there's no window here. Perhaps there's, as we open this spot up. I need to think of alternate paths to get up, but also where the final final flag's gonna be. We're still debating here, you know, because I can push back the wall a little. We can add some space. We can set the flag here, which is kind of an interesting spot because yeah, you can jump straight off and down the path, but I would say that is like I'll make sure that most positions have a shot of that spot, so like anybody, you know, up high, whatever. So it's like, yeah, you can definitely use the most simple path, which is the straight path, but it's definitely dangerous. And then say if you take the flag, each direction should have a path, so I'd need to redesign this. So maybe the flag is back here, you know, so... that might be too straight, right? I mean, that's just like directly up, path, ding, you know, cap. Yeah, that's probably not good. We'll have to pull these walls in. I mean, if they're out like this, then we'll have to at least build something to accommodate that, so we'll have to think of that. I mean, this is how warlords did it. They pushed their walls in, which is interesting. Man, I really like that. What if we really go tight? Then from here we just pull it back. We go 2 inches. Wait. Strong. Huh. Oh, because of this odd angle? Yeah, okay, that's fair. It's landing on a strange spot, so we'll try to align this right there. That should fix the issue, and I'll also do it over here, so I don't hear any bitching. Is that not on it? I wonder if this ain't helping. You know, we don't need it though. Okay, so what if I move it further back? Huh? Nothing. Okay, how about the other way? What if I put it right in the middle of the hole? Still not fixing it. Okay. I wonder where it should go. Maybe there? Yeah, that looks very nice actually. Excuse me, hole. Here, we'll go startup time. Oop. Yeah, we can't go end of time. So I'll grab both these and I'll go start time. Okay. Still as a hole. Is it? Okay. Definitely deep enough. What if I do this? I come up here, right? Right? And then I do the extrude, okay? And then I come back up. Oop. I don't know why I just saw Albert Einstein, but I did. Spread it out like this. Okay. Go back like this. Okay. Back like this. Okay. Extrude on down. Get on down to the bottom there. Let's see what happens. Yeah! So I added that and it fixed the issue. However, I mean, I'd have to do it at the top too, which is easy enough, but I don't know, is that even a worthy idea? I don't know. I guess it needs that, huh? That like kind of make, oh, and it fixed the hole too by flipping this thing. Maybe that's the trick there. Maybe that's what it needed the whole time. But dang it, if I didn't just make it a little too dang big. Son of a. What if I just go, sweet. Just a sweet. Oh, I gotta have it in this. Sweet. Ooh, dang, there she is. I do like it. Move this down. Doesn't like it. Fine. I'll leave it. Hey, my bad. I won't touch it. Yeah. What's interesting is, since we do have the holes, we can make this part taller, which it originally was. And I do like that. That's cool. So maybe This wall has to go, right? I don't know if we need to just change what we put there or just get rid of it entirely. I want to see about options. I do here. Probably a terrible idea. Oh, a hole? What? Based on that? Of course. Huh? Oh. We'll think about that. Hmm. Strange. Rather strange. Oh. Well. Would you look at that? You got ourselves a wall to walk on. I like that you can like jump down into this path too to like help defend. Maybe the flag should go right here. I'll have a little podium, a little stadium, a little king's chamber for it. Oh, maybe it should be in here in like a king's chair. Ooh. If I do that, I have to flip this around though. If it goes inside the wall, this ramp has to be flipped, which it probably should because we already have one ramp going. It's like ramp, rapid ramp, too many ramps. The fucking ramp man, yo. I mean, this still might be too many ramps, so we could still play around with ideas on what to do exactly, but you know, we're testing theories and ideas. This is cool though. I like the idea of having to come in here and like clear it out. Come up here, defend, take it out, go up there, grab it. 'Cause that way you have to take out the whole castle. And then up, you know, maybe there's like it's one big tower. And you can't really access much other than just like a little ramp with like the inside, and there's a flag here. And it'd have to be in here because you'd have to be able to jump out. Like maybe there's only 3 panels of. I mean, I could talk about it all day, or I could just build it, right? For me, it's just easier to build things. I don't know. I don't say words good. Okay. I'm thinking 3. And then it's okay, let's move this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's pretty far. Probably overkill. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Looks pretty dope already though. It's cool. Da-da-da. Now would we have it down there? That's a good question. Guess so. And then we'd have an air version. 4. Maybe 4.5. And 15. Maybe 7. Hmm. Perhaps this window can be destroyed a little bit more so you can jump through it. Like maybe at first you can't, but if you destroy it you can, so then you have this like secondary little jump through. You take a tunnel down that will lead you maybe inside here, and this leads up there. Let's jump in. Try it out. Only way to tell. So, it's called Raiders? Raiders of the Lost movie names. Okay. Let's see how this... Oh yeah, okay. Like this could be an entrance. Maybe more stairs down. Maybe make this smaller, and then this one will be bigger. Not super satisfied with the idea or the look of it yet. It's not terrible. We'll just keep working at it. This is sort of where I'm at tonight, though. This is where I'm gonna call it. This is about what my brain was able to render out, you know. Don't like this much. I thought a little ramp thing, but you know, I don't know. We'll have to establish more of the castle layout, the ins and outs, and the main levels, the pathways, and then figure out a good flag spot, and then from there, like, really design where you can take the flags. Easy ways, and you know, the flanks, the tunnels, the passages, all that stuff, and make sure it's all balanced. Make sure there's just enough, not too many, not too little. You don't want to be running too long. We'll have to figure all that stuff. Make it as intuitive as possible as well, right? We want it to be intuitive, not confusing, not like you're trying to figure it out. So we want this castle design to be simple. So this already I don't like. I'll probably take that out. This is on to something, not 100% there yet, but we might have a little tunnel, a little walled in section where you have to walk through. It's all part of the process. Okay. So that's where we're at with Raiders so far. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna play a quick little clip as we exit and we call it a night. I hope you have a nice one.
Please welcome the leader of the Red Faction, Eos.
Thank you. Good to be here, though I gotta say, finding a good venue for a comedy show on Mars can be a real blast. Literally. It's ironic that a game called Red Faction has a level editor that makes me feel like I'm stuck in a glitchy blue screen faction. You know, being a video game character has its perks, but sometimes it feels like I'm stuck in an endless loop of red editor levels. It's like Groundhog Day, but with glitchy walls and unpredictable crashes. If only I could respawn outside the editor. I've been dreaming of a grand escape from Red Editor like a video game Houdini. I tried leaping through map holes, but all I got was a glitchy fall into respawn. Maybe I should stick to leading rebellions instead of attempting to become a digital escape artist. If I had a nickel for every time Red Editor crashed on me, I'd have enough to buy a real world vacation. Romek, can you whip up a level with a beach, some palm trees, and maybe a virtual cocktail for me? You know what's a real challenge in Red Editor? Trying to moat with a face that's as low poly as a pixelated potato. People always ask me why my face doesn't move when I speak. Well, blame it on my game engine. It's stuck in a stoic badass mode 24/7. But hey, it just adds to my mysterious allure, right? Who needs animated facial expressions when you can save the world with a rocket launcher? Thank you, Mars. You've been an amazing audience. Stay rebellious and remember, comedy is the ultimate weapon of defiance.
This has been the Comedy Minute brought to you by Kuiper City Comedy Club, making humans laugh since 2123.
And that's it, baby. Look at that. That's where we end it. Oops. Oops. My bad, my bad. I was trying to change menus here. As you can see, we've come a long way from the original design. We have a little bit of the original design down here. This is some of what we had. You know, again, it's just sort of filling it out. You know, there's already things I really dislike about this that I'm like, ooh, I know what I could do with this, or ooh, I need to change that. We're gonna let the brain stew for the night. But in the meantime, this is where we're at. It's starting to take shape. There's multiple levels. There's pathways we can go. We want to make sure it's fun, that it's accessible, that once you spawn, you can get right back in the action pretty quickly, you know? You're not trying to run through and try to figure out where you're at. You're right there. We got to get the pacing right, the feeling right. There's a zone that we have to get within. And that's what we're aiming for. And, it's a process, so that's phase 1 so far, you know. We'll take it from there next stream and see where it takes us. That's the beauty of Red Faction editing. It's endless, and it's open to our imaginations. So we'll leave it at that. Take care.